Greetings and welcome back to the summer of record-breaking temperatures. Apparently it's going to be extra hot this summer. Our character is going to be constantly roasting. We've been mining in the mine by the old village at the start of this day. I looked and I saw that our fishing huts only have one fishing spear left, so that's not going to stand, so I wanted to make some more of those. We're also very low on leather, so on the way back I hunted 3 moose outside of Pislovia to gain some leather, and we're still not even close. There's way more needed at this point. So currently our people who are making us simple bags, and also us making the bags for our quest, is gonna bleed us dry of leather. So it's time to get out there and get some more hunting going on. And with that, it's time to look around and see what kind of stuff I can throw around for hunting. I do have bronze arrows. I have the poison bronze arrows, which will be fine. Tons of copper arrows, but that'll take forever. Could always make some bronze bolts and try hunting with the crossbow just for fun. I wonder. I so much am a fan of my recurve bow. I just can't get around it. We do have the poison to turn into our local person and the lavender honey as well, so we'll take care of that real quick. We also have a lot of building supplies. And we're gonna go to some of the houses and just plant a few things in there before we leave town. Maybe finish a couple of them up, just so that we have some of these things done. And for me, I should probably take a good collection of stone, take a good collection of logs as well. Gonna need to turn these into planks, since I probably don't have enough planks in Don's inventory, and right now Don is absolutely overloaded, so we are not going to try to cram anything else in that poor donkey's inventory. He is just loaded up. Let's do 24. That should get us to 48, which should take care of a full house. And, ooh, I think Don had 33 of them, so I better be careful with that one. I need 12 more, that means. So I'm going to actually... Ooh, darn. Going to be one shy. Hopefully it's almost done. Hopefully it was close. Now we are short on food. Our character's roasting to death out here. It might be time to have our next drink of the day. Oy, oy, oy. So, does that take care of a temperature issue? It appears to have helped only ever so slightly. Oh, it's just going to be a scorcher. A scorcher, I say. Alright, there's so many buildings left to finish, but it's not necessary that we get that all done right now. I did make the spears already, so the next step for me is to get this linen thread, which we have a lot of linen thread. We need to turn that into fabric. We still have some flax that's getting taken off the fields, or has been taken off, but I haven't processed yet. So we'll still have some linen thread available. We'll be okay. That'll get us through these next few seasons into next year so that we can keep this pattern rolling. The convenient part about having this resource storage here is that now that I did that little bump and jump, I can go right into here and I can drop off these things here. I gotta tell you, one way that I could have made this even more effective is if I would have actually finished making my bags, which I need to make 10, was it? 8. Need to make 8 of them. We can go ahead and drop off 120 of them. I can always take my really crappy bag here, be sure that we're good to go. Alright, there we go. We'll go up here, we'll finish up the bag quest thing so we can drop that off in our town shortly. And I did unlock the schematic for bags, so that's handy. Might as well. I was thinking about buying them, one of those things where it's like, well, why don't I just spend the cash and just be done with the quest? I'll go into town, we'll throw the coin at it. And then I looked at how much bags cost, and I'm going, nope, that's not happening. That's a lot of coin. That's an unnecessarily large amount of coin. We are not going to do that. And if you're wondering what I'm doing now, since I have a little bit more space in my inventory, time to gather up a few more things. In this case, it's going to be stone. Stone is the thing we need the most of. Houses, siding, that's what we're going to gather up here. We're just going to max ourselves out. I've got a rye beer still going so that I can have extra carry capacity, because what do I do all night? I go into mines and I drink rye beer. That's what my character does. Woo! Party City. And for this house... Oh, did I not convert you over? I sure didn't. I think we can get away with having a wall there with stone. Let's do that. Get some stone going on. And apparently I decided to start the tiling, but I didn't finish characterizing the house. Huh. That's what it is. Let's get you all set up. will say that this is my blank wall here. Sit down. No logs. Disappointing. That's what I need Don for. Come on over, Rock Ducky. No logs at all. That's because I turned them all into planks. That's okay. Don's got my logs. Don's got my back. There we go. We got a couple of those two started. Get ourselves loaded. I am a huge fan of being able to see this bar here, just because, and honestly, it's, you know, it's not like I couldn't just remember the numbers, but I don't. Like, I will see that number 100 times and it'll say 200 and I'll be like, oh yeah, I can hold 200 when I drink my rye beer. 200. And some part of my brain is going, dude, 200, we know. It's the thing you just saw. And I'll just keep forgetting. It's just out of sight, out of mind. Boom. One. Done. Almost, that is. Almost done. Done. Alright. That'll take care of one more. That'll take nearly care of one more. You are boiling, sir. I mean, I know it. It's not good. The heat of this summer is going to cook our character alive. I'll take this lavender honey because I'm about to run into my person in town who needs it. So that's okay. Might as well carry it with us. Nice. Alright. Try to remember what I did. I tried to go opposing windows. So, actually, it's already a window over here, huh? Not that it matters, right? I mean, you could have just done it anyway. There we go. I'll get our tile roofs going. And then you're going to be a window over here, which means you can't be a window over there. I'll try to make it so that our people aren't constantly hearing each other in their busy evenings. You are roasting out here. Oy. And that's even after the berry wine, which has a temperature assist on it. In other words, it gives me a, in theory, it gives me a buff against getting too warm or too cold. Doesn't seem to be doing the best of jobs. Alright, let's do the window here. That's going to be a little close to the other one's window. Might be a little overlapping in sounds there. There's going to be a lot of sound echoing between those buildings, given how close they are together. That's for sure. Alright, here we are. I like what we have here. That's good. Alright, a hand. We'll use up our stone in just getting these parts done. Ooh, I could have done that up here. That's alright. Boom. See how close we can get on one house. Almost. We'll get as much in as we can for this, just so we don't have to carry stuff around. Might as well get the internals done. Oh, only 2 left, so we'll just drop it there. Donnie, tell me about what you got. Not enough stuff. Got my shirt, though. Time to clean off. Alright, clean off, and ooh, I should. You say that, but honestly, when you take off the clothes, it doesn't help anything, sir. We'll head over here, get our roach, check our tech. As far as survival, we have 1449, and our skill for survival, we've got. Where are we at? 1754. So 1754. I'm just a little curious. Oh no, I did that thing where I pressed the text. 1754. So for this, okay, so it does go up a little bit. Looked like nearly 4. Of course, now I can't remember the number, right? In that instant, it's gone. Okay, so it's like 5, right? I think that's about right. In the video, I'll look back and be like, duh, I can see the numbers right there. And y'all can see it, and you can pause it, and you'll see the exact number, which is super handy. For me, just trying to remember the one moment to the next. It's the challenge.
I'm boiling.
You are boiling out here, sir. I think you are. This guy, let's find out where he went. Oh, I should definitely be riding Don into town, but let's take a moment and look around and decide what needs to happen here. There's going to be another housing district just before these trees. These trees are going to turn into a park, a wooded area, a preserve, if you will. And then I was thinking, I'll probably put a farm shed right here so that the farmers can get at all of this area in the background and into this area for any little crops that I have. And then I'm going to do some orchards that go across this way in due time. And from here, I wonder if it's time to bother getting the manure. We should, in theory, have plenty of it in there. And here comes the piggies. Oh yeah, we're full. It's rather worth it just to get this stuff set and done. Ooh, we've got a production issue, and I know exactly what that is, so I best get on that. That is going to be all about that leather that I meant to put in the bin. So let's get that going. We'll take care of this manure, which is going to give us a large collection of fertilizer, which is great. We are just getting fertilizer passively because of these huts, and that's handy. Well, we're getting manure passively. I don't have a worker set up for that yet, so we are getting our manure passively, and what we can do with that is turn that into barn worker's job and get us more fertilizer. For now, it's just quick for me to do this. It gets me some farming skill, which is fine. We can get skilled orchardman, skilled farmer, and upgrade our donkey riding skills, which we'll soon have a mount, right? We're on the way to getting the horse shed. Ah, I see a lot of people idling right here. Now that is an absolute problem. We cannot have that. Sewing hut's going to tell me you need leather. We definitely need leather, yes. So let's get on that. Now the farmers, though. Are you all just actually done? It's quite possible that they are done planting. Oh, they are. They are factually done. And that's one of the problems with the rotations of these seasons right here. Summer is not meant to be a huge work session. Right, it's time to pull some of my farmers into excavation, and some of them will go into barn work, which is the thing I just talked about. Perfect. Alrighty, so who of the village is going to be the right one for this? Some of my farmers who have high extraction skill. This one does. Now this one rotates, she's going to rotate in and out, but she's also gone after this season. Is it worth it? If I get her working on this now, she raises her skill. Perhaps that can... I'm hoping that she's close. And by doing this, she can raise her skill, so before she has her kid, that means it gains a little buff to her skill. Reminder, you're a farmer with good skill on both sides. Alrighty, so it looks like I have some 3s out here. This one, I can rotate you out. Since field work, the barn work would be great to have somebody fast and efficient on. I think you gaining skill would be nice. Or, actually what I can do is Erebort and Henrika. Okay, let's look at these two here. Perhaps this would be the better way to go. He's getting close. Oh, of course. They're both just as close. Now he, if I choose to go with him, the advantage is that he can't get pregnant, which means that he can't be out of the rotation. So it'd be nice to get him raising that skill. So I'm going to have them dual purposing. I might actually build myself an extra extraction shed since I have a lot of idlers. We'll see. For now, we can also get some barn workers going on. So who all is working as a farmer? You are. Don't need that. And we don't need you working as a farmer.
Request for the king.
Let's be sure we're taking the right people. She is the one that I need to put into the barn. I want to make sure I'm taking the ones that are actually idling. There we go. And we still have one person out working the fields. Actually, we have a couple, right? And is their work still being done? No, there's nothing to be done. Now this is a moment where we can definitely change things up. So I have you working on fertilizer for manure. Yeah, that's going to do just fine. We'll do that. Could build another barn. That would be a great way to take care of the extra work that we have sitting around here. As far as our farm shed is concerned, we have these individuals. Ooh, Gerhardt. Let's check them. And this is going to be a little bit of looking through things just to make sure we're making good choices. I could throw him at fishing just for a temporary sense. I do have him leveling extraction, and that was my goal, was to rotate farmer between extraction, which isn't a terrible thing. You're straight farming, so I probably don't want to try to change you up. You're just doing your thing. And you there, you also have good fishing skill. I think it's fair to do that, just so we can gain some things. And they have a skill of 3, so it's not bad. Is it ideal? No. Ooh. We'll go with you there, and that allows us... Oh my goodness. Good thing we're getting this thing done. Looks like we have... Oops, did it tell me that I can't do that? Alright, we gotta raise this one all the way to 100. Let's rise it up to the top, maximize it out. The reason that we're going with Roach is that this allows them to get the most catches in a day, which will raise their skill quicker. It's worth it. We just want to make sure we're building skill. I thought I assigned somebody. Yeah, I thought I assigned you. Interesting. Must have clicked it out and didn't even notice that I did it. Now, what can we do with the rest of this? I would... If it weren't for the fact that the donkey shed gives you 0 skill bonus, I would just assign one of them to the donkey shed, just temporarily, just to get it done with. But that's not helping me at all, because I can't do anything with that. What I could do is I could toss a couple extra fields out there and just have them continually raise their farming skill if I think that I'm going to go with more fields. We do have a large collection of fields. I could even start doing some of the orchard work. That's not bad. It might be just kind of recreationally fun. Get some of that going. Let's go for that. Why not just get a start on it? I don't know as I really want to get the orchards going right off the bat. But it can be a fun little thing to do. That'll give me 12 trees. And I think I'm going to try building small plots. I think it'll look better. I believe it'll look a little better if I just keep these shorter. Now for the orchards, then the question is, what kind of resources do I actually have available?
I feel famished.
I bet you do. You and it's unethical treatment of PCs. I am just making you starve. There we go. I believe we've got the alignment down. I have them in just a pinch. Now this, we'll have this go over. Do I have a walkway going over? This would be 15 trees, 12 trees here. We'll go with a quick plot there. Now we gotta go find out what kind of orchard things we can make. Pretty sure we have plums because I was ready to start punching bears. That's my thing I'm looking forward to doing. Get a bunch of plum wine made in the far future, and then I'm going out and I'm going to become a bear brawler. That's going to be my professional job. Bear brawler. Alright. My wife, and there you are. You're the best. Now I got some forage. We'll go ahead and eat our free food. Oops, don't click on the poison. Don't do that. And I got so distracted by doing all these things that we didn't take care of the other major thing, which is turn in the quest and get that leather in the container so they can be building. We're getting there, slowly but surely. That's right, this guy's our plank maker. Well, not plank maker, he's a woodworker up here. Handy to have all the woodsheds, and it's really handy that they start working before they even get to the woodshed. I really appreciate that. There we go. We'll just drop those things off, and then we'll go over here to turn in this. Hey, yo! Lavender honey. It's wonderful. Thank you. Hey, no problem, friend. Okay, now, we gotta get rid of Stefan. So let's find our friend who's working on Stefan. And then see what's the other idol, what's the other concern in our buildings. Smithy's just not done. The kitchen says we have no worker. Yeah, that's a thing we could do. Extraction says we don't have a worker here. I could do that. I could take one of my farm workers, who I don't need as many farm workers as I have. And I could get them working on... Yeah. You are close on extraction. Better off just putting you in fishing if I could just upgrade my huts. And then you just don't really have a ton of skill to spread out, so... I suppose I could get you started here. Let's see where he's at. We'll get him started on it. It takes care of a need for the village, and so less waste. Ooh, I forgot to check on what kind of things we can use for our orchards. Guessing we have apples, but I don't really... Yeah, of course we have apples. Apples are great. They look cool. Cherries are better. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Let's go heavy on cherries. I'm a big fan of cherries. And then, can we go heavy on plums in a different area? Of course we can. I got tons of plums. Okay. That being the case, let's go. Let's get you... Interesting. So we can't assign until it's made. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. Alright, this next thing that we need to do, unfortunately, is that we need to get on our hunting. We need more leather real quick. So that's going to happen next is we're going to run out to our area after turning in the poison. And we're going to hunt some bison. And we're going to hunt some moose in our local area. Because we have a really wonderful hunting space by us. Hello there.
Can I help you?
Oh, wait. Wait. You
Have a
started.
nice day.
You started it. Stefan is done. Alrighty. Probably shouldn't have rushed through those dialogue choices. Alright, onward we go. Is you going to get those fields going? Yo. You joking with me? Shoot. What's up with that? I wonder what's going on with that. So as far as these fields are concerned, I'm looking and I'm clicking and I'm seeing that I can't do anything with it. And they don't just naturally... So with a field, they would just go over and they would just take care of it. And that would be the thing. But with this guy, it appears that he's not even walking over there. And that for some reason with the orchard fields, they won't just go and do something with them? I'm clearly missing something when it comes to that. Alright, I need the leather sooner than later. Sooner than later. Let's take out this little one and we'll let it grow back later. We're not going to leave it permanently down. It's been a while since I've chopped down trees, honestly, and it's kind of fun to think about that, right? Where here I used to be having to chop down all the trees, used to be having to do all the felling work, and now I've only chopped down trees when I absolutely have to at this point, and that is wonderful. It's nice not to have to be constantly doing that particular side of the work.
Boiling.
And that's the point of having the wood sheds as fast as possible. It's, I think, honestly, one of the first buildings I build. Actually, it's going to be the first one I could build when I'm capable, since you have to build at least a little bit first. You have to build at least a house first before you can get it. Hang on, we'll get these fields done. Once this is set, maybe then I can assign the guy. And then he can do the work. Mr. Farmer. Okay, now that marks it as done. So let's check it. Orchard 1 exists. This would be Orchard 2 though, there, friend. Interesting. And I can't click and assign it. Well, that marks something I've learned. I did not know for orchards. I've planted all of my orchards in my game, and that's kind of a problem. In the valley, that is. So, go figure, I never would have discovered this because I've never actually had a worker do the planting, because they apparently don't. Interesting. That would be a thing I would love for them to add. I would love it if you could simply assign these. Yeah, darn. I would love it if we could just assign those. Well, that being the case, this guy needs a new job. I'm not gonna have you sitting here anymore. Yeah, get out of there. Now we just need to find a job for you, sir. Diplomacy, survival. I had a forager's shack, not that that's a thing. That wouldn't be bad. I guess I could think about. It'd be nice to have an herbalist hut then. How about that? It'd be good to have at some point here. I could have him raise his production skill. It's not the best. I'd prefer if we focus on something he's actually good at. Wait, whoa. I don't have a worker in this woodshed? I'm sorry, but you have to work here. No woodshed is ever left without a worker. That is a mistake that I did not realize I just made. Yeah, look at that. Just get sticks. You're good. Just get us the sticks, man. Alright. Off we go. Forgot to get all those rotations done. That's what this is about, is double checking the work and making sure things are going. Nightshade will be great later on for us to get our poisons going ourselves. Now we're about to get a lot of meat. We're only walking over the terrain because it's not far. It's really not far to go. I wonder if that woodshed is on the other side of the area. Wouldn't that be funny? Alrighty. This is the area that I love hunting, because when you look at it, look at all of the great options here. Right next to each other you have moose, bear, and bison. And then you have boars. A bunch of boars. So this is nice just because of all the leather. Love it. Great reason to have the village over here. Well, I guess I could have gotten that eagle and gotten some feathers, but no big deal. Now, the trick is finding all of our friends in here. Get you. Now, what is fun that was discovered today and in previous episodes is that you get skulls, which is to say the ones with antlers, from the male moose and the female mooses, which is, it doesn't make sense, but whatever, we'll take it. So when you're hunting moose, it doesn't matter if you're hunting male or female moose, you always have a chance to get a moose skull, and the moose skull is always one with antlers. So that's really handy. I'm a big fan. Just makes it easier, I suppose. It is kind of funny, though. Yeah, don't look the other way. Oh, don't look that way. You gotta look over here. Hey, moose. Psst. Bonk. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna hit you in the rumpus a few times. Drop you down. Now, checking. We'll rotate out to that. Are we really gonna chance ourselves on this bear? Come on, my name's Keen Fool. I am definitely chancing myself on a bear. We are definitely gonna take risks. And, ideally, not die. Yes! Didn't die. Okay. Win for me. Okay. Other bear? No other bear. We'll get Donnie over here to help us load things up because it's going to start getting pretty heavy here. Donnie. The area should be more or less clear so we don't have to worry about him getting mauled. I say more or less clear because sometimes there is a second bear just right over that way. So far, so good. So far, so good. There's the bison. Done. I need you, donkey. We'll take the meat and you take the meat. Yes, I'll take the leather, you take meat. Why? Said you take... Don, I'm carrying a log and I don't remember why I did that. I think that's because I needed a second hoe, but I didn't actually make the second hoe. So you're going to have to take that for me, buddy. Thanks. You the best. Okay. Stick ourselves next to a tree so that in the event that things don't go according to plan, we have a tree to hide behind.
The heat is unbearable.
The heat is unbearable. Can you take the heat? Then get your butt out the kitchen, sir, if you cannot. And there's another one up there, but they aren't going to see me anytime soon. Still have 8 arrows left. I am looking forward to having more bronze arrows. I might just buy some in town. It goes a little faster and it's nice. It's not bad. I mean, 3 shots in the head and you're done. It's pretty good. Oops, I think this one saw me. Either that or it's just on the way regardless. 3 shots later, we should be good. Yes. That's not bad at all. Good little hunting zone, which is another reason why I want to have the hunting lodge over here, because it just makes sense. Just makes good sense. Couple non-sticking arrows. And we'll look around to see if we get lucky enough to have a third bison. Oh, of course, wolves. Don't care about wolves. They only give you a little bit of fur and a little bit of meat, and to me that is not worth my arrows. Not worth my arrows, not worth my time.
I should take some clothes off.
You are all about the stripping down, boss man. Holy cow. An exhibitionist he is. There we go, piggy. There's the other one, alright. There it is. I prefer you get a little closer. Come on over. Don't want to have to walk to harvest you. There we are. Thank you. See, look at that. Roadside service. Thanks for coming over here, buddy. Uh-oh. Did not pay full attention to how many are around. Bonk. But also, thanks for coming over for yet again. Roadside service. Just coming right up and dropping themselves off so it's easier to harvest. I appreciate you, boars. I appreciate you. Alright. Get this last one here. Looks like we're going to need Don's help. We're getting heavily overloaded. See about this whole little clay pit area. Maybe it's worth looking in there for a treasure chest or 2. There'll only be 1. I shouldn't say or 2. There you go, Donnie. Okay. Oh, hey, there is something. A shovel. It's going to be a wooden shovel. Yeah, why not? We'll take the clay because it's here. Why not? Might be a time to start thinking about gaining... Oh, that's coin and rye bread. Cool. Take it. It's good to go. Anything hanging off the back of it? No, nothing sitting on the side of it. No. Okay. Well, why not? We're here. And I haven't... Oh, it's a really bad shovel. Oh, well. I have not really gotten any of this stuff for a while. I should have a better shovel. That gets me thinking. Yeah, that's getting me clay, and I do want the clay, but no, this isn't the thing to do today. What is necessary to do today is to finish up and wrap up the quests. That's what we're going to do now. Let's go quickly and drop off the meat and the leather for our producers, who are probably telling me they're overdone. Oop, and they're not going to get it in time. Donnie's pretty loaded right now, so he's probably not going to run that fast in comparison to me. So we will get ourselves running there, since right now his load and my load combined make him a slow donkey. Get ourselves back, drop off the leather, which at this point isn't a huge deal just because the workday is about to end, and it'll probably honestly end before I even get there. Then the meat with Donnie we can drop off at the food storage. And then we're going to head into Peacelovia. It won't be a big deal to head into Peacelovia this late in the day, since we're doing some quest turn-ins anyway. It will mean that I can't just go there and sell a bunch of stuff off. We should see if there are things worth selling on the way in. Things like our flat straw hats, which are good to turn in, and other items, maybe even bronze scissors that I definitely had and haven't done much with. There we go. Rye bread can stay, the roach is fine where it is for now. I do not need a wood hoe. I will not take that. The bows could probably go. Yeah, I stopped making the scissors because it wasn't worth it. Dwayne John's right. Just make stone tools. It's the way to go. Lots of copper ore. Lots and lots and lots of it. Lots of feathers, which is a big thing. That's going to be nice, because what we can do with that is we can turn that into profit as well. The fur, yes. We're getting to a point where it's going to be time to start machining that out. Linen fabric is not worth selling. It's better off processing. I don't think we actually have a lot of stuff to sell, in all honesty. Nothing major, that is. Yeah, nothing major indeed. The rot, I can definitely have a person work through and do. We need to save a large collection of rye grain. There's my spork! Gotta decorate that somewhere. Gotta put that somewhere cool. Stone knives, we do not need all of these stone knives. They are simply wasting space. We will keep some, and they will keep more, because at some point we'll get a quest for knives, although it probably won't be stone knives at this point. We have bison skulls. We have a lot of stuff. Okay. Any other items in my inventory that must go? All these things must go! I don't think Don had anything other than meat, but it's probably worth... Yeah, he did have fur. Of course he did. And I gave him some leather. Okay, let's take care of it. Donnie. There we go. And there we go. Sorry about the issue with the lack of music in the last episode. I mean, my goodness, how bizarre is that, right? Now, we should be able to ride Don without having an overload, because he is overloaded, but I am not. Sorry about the lack of music in the episode. Actually, there were no sound effects at all. I updated my driver for my video card, and in the process, it had turned off the settings in my recording software and said, hey, you don't take any desktop audio. That device is not functioning, apparently. So, took care of that, fixed that up, and now we have audio again. Bizarre. So, sorry about that. But here we are back to having our sound, and that's good. Drop off some meat. Probably eat something. Carrots. Carrots. Oh, make you eat carrots, man. You can get by on carrots alone. See how much poison we get. Didn't wash up first. None. Good win. Alright, dropping off the meat. 102 meat in the bin. Good to go. Time to ride into town. I could hunt the last bear on the way in, but I don't really need the fur. Don't need fur, need leather. Could definitely hunt some deer on the way back home, which I might do. I have almost completely mined out the mine near Peacelovia, so I could always stay there for the night and just wrap up the extraction of that place, just so that I get all the stone that I can get. But thinking timing-wise, I might just come back here and finish the mining here, so that I can then wrap up the building in the zone 2 before the end of the night. And in the event that there's actually extra time, maybe even get a Hunter's Lodge online. It wouldn't be a bad thing to have one person focused on that skill set.
Roasting out here.
So something I'm noticing right now, at least in the setup for my village, is that I have a lot of... I have a lot of housing, and I can definitely add more people, but right now I don't have enough jobs to justify it, which is a problem. I gotta do something about that, that's for sure. Alright, John. Let's see here. This person, I think, is on the outer part of the wall. This guy. No, actually, they're inside. Perfect. That's a win. I thought they were usually on the outside wall. But if they're here now, I'll take it. This guy wants me to turn in a quest, so we'll go to you.
Oh, it's
Yeah, got those pigeons. Don't you ever worry about the pigeons. Oh, he's heading out of the wall. Get back here, man. Don't you dare. You the guy? You're not the guy. You the guy.
How can I help you?
Oh,
So
no. Hold on. Hold the phone there, boss man. All of my stuff is here. Alrighty, we need to transfer to character. Oh, forgot to press E. There we go. Get them all over to me. Alrighty, that'll do it. Alright, no. You come here, sir. I have things for you.
Hello there.
Do I not have something for you?
Goodbye.
The bronze shovel. Oh no. Do I not have the bronze shovel? What happened to the bronze shovel? Oh, it's in my house and I forgot to bring it. Oh, I'm a crazy man. I am a crazy person. Alright, let's turn in the other quests. Nice swindler. You there. Might have to come back to you. Oh, a bronze shovel is expensive. Ugh. Not a fan. I don't want to buy a bronze shovel just to finish the quest.
Have a nice day.
Yes, indeed. You have a nice day as well there, boyo. This guy needs the hammers. Hold on. We're over here. You there.
I'm drinking enough today.
Bronze shovel much? Oh, don't tell me how bad it is. 800 coins. Ugh.
My wares never disappoint.
Alright, so I'm gonna get a bunch of grain. Alright, I'm doing a thing. I know it's gonna be cringeworthy for some of y'all. I'm buying the shovel. I just want the thing done, because I'm not coming to PS Lobia tomorrow. I have a plan for tomorrow, and it does not involve having to come back here. And I do not want to ride all the way back just to ride back. I would rather pay time, or pay money, sorry, than time. Hey, here's some hammers. Look at you hammering away.
Once I met a guy who kept saying,
Really
So
good
yeah,
drink.
I'm saying that I made the choice to not, so silly.
How are you?
Yeah, there you go.
Take care.
Hope you like that shovel. It's a nice one. Let's go get some water real quick here. We can find some berries. We can always do some berries. Alrighty. Boing. Drink some water. There we go. Now, it could be fun. We're done here. Not going to go off on those quests. We're done with our quests for the season. Haha, yay. And the bronze shovel. Woohoo! That's a pretty penny on that one. We'll make that money back in no time. However, I would like not to have had to buy it. I would like to have remembered that it was in my house, but that's one of those things where I need to do like a little checklist as I leave my area. Just be like, okay, do I have all of the things? Already did that one. So, maybe there's other stuff around here? We'll just check the area for any POIs. And it looks like we have some nice clay deposits. But no treasure chests or anything like that. No free shovel. Would have been nice to get a free bronze shovel. Haha! That's pretty rare though. I have definitely seen bronze shovels in clay pits before, but it doesn't happen that often. We'll just do a quick scan. Sometimes it's nice to do a quick little scan of the area just to see if any little waterside fishing camps show up, or if any little hunting camps show up, or logging camps show up. You can get some free loot out of those, which is nice. And have we come over here? I don't know. Is this a place that we've actually actively explored? Easiest way to know is to look at the map and say, I don't see any animals here, which means I haven't been here. Cool.
I'm boiling.
Why don't we take the time and just have a little fun wandering here at the end of the day? We got some free time. Lucky stuff. Free apple, free oat beer. Not my beer of choice, but I'll take it. Grab a couple logs, because why not? Well, let's see here. Anything good in this area? Sometimes it helps to have a torch out just to see better. Oh, great. A stone axe. Woo! We'll take it. We can always load up Donnie with these logs. Sometimes the axes are on the logs. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're propped up next to things. Nothing in this one. Sometimes there's items in the little tents that have been taken down. Nice. They took the time to build themselves some seating, but didn't unpack their area. Alright. Looks like we got everything worthwhile from this one. Probably plantain. Sure. Not really a special thing. That's just in the environment. Oh, I see you. Gotcha. Dart in your neck. Oh, let's see here. Gotcha. Why not? Why not? We'll get some more hunting in. Leather is a big deal for us. And here we are in an area where we can hunt, so let's make it happen. Hunting is good fun. And we got a free deer skull out of the deal. That's even better. Onward down the road. No, wait, hold on. Not making this mistake. There we are. You can carry that, Donnie. And you can carry some logs, and you can carry some meat. Oh, if only I could feed my donkey a carrot. I want to give him rewards for being a good little donkey. Oh, pet the little guy, say, good job, Donnie. And give him a carrot or 2 or 3 or 12. Hey, wait, what? Okay. So cool, there's a fun thing we can do here at the end of the day. For y'all, I want to make sure you can see what you're seeing. It's not that dark here for me yet, but I think it's pretty dark on the screen for y'all when you're trying to watch. Let's check out another just entertaining POI. We'll make sure that there's not something over here, so I can kind of queue up where I go. We're going that way afterwards. Oh, because that's Skouky. Never mind. That we've definitely been there before. I think maybe I've actually been here already, because I believe that this is the little house that's got bear next to it. Easiest way to find out if I have is I haven't. So in this particular playthrough, I have not been here yet. Let's go for it. I do remember there being bear here, so this means that in the original playthrough with the awful audio, ironic that I still have some audio issues here, but it takes time to work these things out. I'm learning. I'm new to this. Shouldn't say too new. Oh, look at that. Nicely organized. Bottles really aren't the most vital thing to get, but eventually I can, eventually I can make beer, so I might as well have beer bottles, right? So nicely organized. I like it. This is a pretty little area. More beer bottles, nicely arranged on shelves. Some more free coin. More coin. Potion of instant healing. We'll take a few of those. Well, 2 of those anyway.
The heat is
Anything on the rafters? Nothing stands out. Nothing up there that stands out. Why not? I mean, you never know. I mean, I'm trying to be really cognizant and look around a bunch. That's what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I tell you what. It's not the best thinking about that iron crossbow in my hands. I'm still not ready to make the move. Still a huge fan. Still a huge fan of the recurve. Wow, you teleported to right where the bear was. That's not the best in case it has a friend. So let's toss these things in here quick and be sure that we're checking the area, because I thought I heard the sounds that a bear makes. Okay. Oh, the knives. And, see, that's what happens when you're a space cadet. You forget to sell everything. Okay. See, I would have had my money back, too. Isn't that funny? It's just how my brain works. Now, this is going to be dicey. This will definitely be dicey. We need to go fast. Oh, good. Nice. That was definitely close. Need this arrow, perhaps. And Are we gonna Mike Tyson's punch out this bear? Shovel taker. Rah! Have at ye, bear! Have at ye! Gonna turn around and swipe me once and I'm gonna be done.
Roasting out here.
You are roasting out here. Chasing the bear! Okay, this is getting absurd. See, my problem is I don't have enough arrows. Oh, silly guy. This is how you do it. That'll do. There we go. Totally forgot that I have an iron spear. Am I forgetful? You know that. You already know that. Let's see here. That puts us down on arrows. We'll have to go around and see if we can find any other items around here. That was a long run. Axes, you can definitely use tools as weapons, but look at the damage potential on this beast. Iron axe has damage of 45. Kind of funny, you know? I mean, because 45 damage later, that was a lot of hits on that bear. Did my iron spear actually get broken? Oh my, that's really unfortunate. Because that was in better condition than I thought. So throwing it, that's probably a reason why I'm going to choose not to throw them too often. It did the job for us. Unfortunately, it's an expensive piece of equipment to throw to have disappear. I don't think its condition was that low. I've been using it for a while. But it is gone, and that's all we know now. Alright, I was going to stop, and I think it's worth considering how long the episode is, but I know there's another POI just over the hill over here. And I haven't gotten to this one yet, and I thought maybe we'd do a quick 2-for-1. So what am I doing as far as my... Yeah, I'm good on carry capacity. Alright, so we're going to go down and around. I'm sorry, where are we is the question. So bear, you'll see that we've defeated all the bears of this region. This bending river chain, this serpentine portion of the river, has one more POI on it if you take the time to wander. And it is a bit of a wander. It's kind of a pretty wander too, because you get all these nice, or like carved out areas in this rocky terrain. I haven't found any little side things like miners that have fallen or people with free loots here yet, but it could be. And there it is. And this is one of those POIs that I believe is pretty far in. I don't know if y'all have found this one yet, and if you have, that's really fun, isn't it? That you travel this far and you still get to find neat things.
Dang. It's hot.
And if you haven't, hey, cool. I'll show you where it's at on the map and enjoy. This one, I believe, also has bears near it, so we are going to have to keep our wits about us. So here we are. Yeah, bear. So there we are. And having bear nearby here with the... unfortunately, with my lack of arrows at this point, or I should say my lack of spear, that's the big thing for me. You can steal some wine bottles. Another place that kind of looks like it was hastily left. Look at all the fish that's sitting there. We'll take some fishing spears. I have people doing fishing. I could do that. There's going to be some stone for you. It's nicely organized, looks pretty. And hides, 56 coin. Not bad. It's something. And this is a pickaxe that's hard to view. It is a stone pickaxe, so it's not going to worry about it. Ooh, the best. The best of the beers. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. That's a no question. We equip that one right now. Now we're cooking. Oops, can definitely look at that and see it saying that it's empty. Let me guess, bronze shovel. Nope. Iron. An iron shovel at 1% is really only for us to do quest turn-ins, so that's convenient and all. They had some chickens, and those chickens have 100 coin. Wine bottles. This is a neat little area. Some animal feed for free. No more chickens. And that says empty, so there's no reason to search that. We'll come back and we'll check the roof in a moment. Cool ladder. Let's get on up here. Now we should have some supplies to check through and better torches. More coins. Nice little bits of loot. Copper hammer's okay. Ooh, there we go. So here's another one of your winter apparel items. So if you chose to not buy all of your winter apparel, you'd go here to get the thick leather gloves, which takes care of a good deal of things. When you go in here, there's boots. And when you go to the POI that is right see here. Should go Pioslovia, then around. It should be this one right here. When you go to this POI, you get your long fur hood, boots, and finally, thick leather gloves. Because once you have all of that, you can, most of the days you aren't going to be freezing. You are probably going to get low in temperature during the nighttime. Oh, they had a kid. Oh. Sad state of affairs. Hopefully they got away. 2.5 coins. Yes! Couple bits. Now, I do see that this is leading me up. So, I kind of gather that they're hinting that I should go up here. Perhaps we can find a better way. How close are these rock walls to us? Let's see what we can do about that. Is it easy to get up there? Maybe not. Maybe it seems like they're hinting at it, but they're really not. This table? Ah, darn it. Hey, it's raining. That's perfect. Now maybe we won't be so roasty. Alright, let's see here. Eee. Hardcore parkour. But nothing to show for it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on top of there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Hopefully I'm not missing it, but I do not see anything there. Seems like it's just enough. Alright, with that, y'all, the other side of this is a nice lookout of the river curving back around. I have not actually gone that far out here. And at some point, we have to be hitting the edge of the map, which I'm guessing is right about at this line, since we don't see a lot of interesting shapes past this. Looks like we see rock, but after this, they don't show texture too much, so I'm thinking that that's the boundary. And with that, this has been a nice little excursion. We've done a lot of things. I've forgotten to sell knives, but hey, we'll live. And here we are looking out at the far reaches of the valley. And we're finally not roasting alive. Woo! Well, it's been a pleasure having you here. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time around. Take care till then.